3.
Jennifer Friend Kelly. I'm a 2L and treasurer of the Black Law Students Association.
My name is Kenny Williams. I'm a 3L and a member of the Black Law Students Association.
My name is Roderick Thompson. I'm a 2L and I'm the president of the Black Law Students Association.
So, about the Thurgood Marshall mock trial competition. We've probably been talking about it since the beginning of the year, but really thought about it seriously around October of 2011. Mr. Thompson was quite excited to have Widener send a team for the first time to the Mid-Atlantic Regional Convention.
Say that again?
To the Mid-Atlantic Regional Convention.
Who was excited? Who was really
Mr.
excited?
Roderick Thompson, this guy over here. And I was like, oh my God, I'm a 2L. This term is so crazy busy. I can't do anything else. And he said, yo, Jen, you've got to do this. And I said, Roderick, it's like a tentative no. Like next term is going to be crazy. I can't add anything else. And then he gave me like this insane guilt trip. And here I am. Yeah.
It wasn't a guilt trip. She was a member of BALSA who had a significant DA experience and mock trial experience, and with our relationship on executive board together, it would have been a travesty for her to not be on the team. But who's heard of a tentative no? The answer is I'll do a tentative yes. So who skews towards the negative? This one over here. A tentative no.
And Kenny, how'd you come to be a part?
I tried out for the mock trial competition at the end of last semester and just luckily made it. I was in interscholastic mock trial team that went to Buffalo with Widener last semester for my first mock trial competition, and I joined on with these guys, and we went into the mock trial competition with high expectations but realistic expectations. At the end of the first day, that big letter Widener P was our team letter. It was in the first place position and it never moved.
Kenny is being modest himself, and Jali, who's not pictured here, so maybe we'll do some magic CGI here with him next week and get him in. These guys are 3Ls. They've been through ITAP, and it was just a wonderful blessing, and an unexpected blessing for them to. I didn't even know they were interested. At first, I thought me and Jennifer, as the 2Ls, would be the senior members, and we would be pulling some 1Ls along. So I was jumping for joy when I heard that Kenny and Jali were interested, and I can honestly say it was their experience in ITAP and in mock trials that formed all of our strategy, both from the prosecution point of view, Jali working with Jennifer, and I know working with Kenny that he's the reason why we scored so high, because he set the blueprint for our defense and our theory of the case. And wow, BALSA is forever indebted to the 3Ls who jumped on at the last minute. Wow, that was unexpected surprise, and I think that's what put us over the top.
Yeah, Kenny is definitely the classic defense counsel, and Jolly Hatchet, also a 3L, is classic prosecutor. Yeah. Where we were really just, their support, and as a team, we were really able to come across as really effective, and it showed definitely.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, these guys being 2Ls, a year behind Jali and myself, which really isn't all that much. Let me tell you, these two right here showed me more than I saw from a lot of the competitors out there in Buffalo and the schools we went up against. And the schools that we went up against in this competition, we beat Washington and Lee in the finals. We beat University of Virginia in the semifinals. We beat University of Richmond, University of West Virginia, and Drexel University on the head-to-head competitions. Overall, we beat all the schools in the competition, which include Georgetown, Temple, University of Pennsylvania, Villanova, and the rest of the teams in the Mid-Atlantic region.
3.
So the next step is the National Black Law Students Association Convention and Competition in Washington, D.C., March 7th through the 11th, which we are vigorously preparing for. And me personally am a little nervous for, but very excited to once again see Widener University School of Law national champions on the website and everywhere else. It's a very good feeling. But we're really excited to have the opportunity to move on and compete against 17 other schools and teams from across the country, and not just in our region. It's really the best of the best, and we're one of the best.
Personally, I'm excited about the national tournament because we get a chance to improve on the foundation that we've already built. The competition that we were in last week, the regional competition, went well, but we can do better. And now I think that we see where we need to improve, and it's exciting to have the opportunity to be able to do that and go down to DC and cause a little havoc.
I think it's interesting just the juxtaposition of emotions. I mean, it's about 5 o'clock now. This time last week, I was presenting for the very first time our defense, and I was just looking to do this thing for experience. And I thought maybe I'd go home and have enough time to get ready for the Super Bowl like a day early. Compared to now, like, as our coach says, you know, she calls us sharks, that now we smell blood in the water. You know?
As Kenny would say, going into the room, walking up to his counsel, you guys smell blood? You smell blood? Trying to psych the other team out, and perhaps that's the reason why we won some.
So now I have a taste for winning, and I expect us to do well. Whereas a week ago, this time, I literally thought we'd be 3 and done, and it would just be something to put on my resume and another feather in my cap. Hey, at least we competed. But now that we won, I think we've set a pretty high expectation for ourselves. But we also have to have realistic expectations, and those realistic expectations kind of will go towards the amount of work that we put in. So nothing is going to be given to us, and I don't think we expect anything but hard work is what we expect.
And also, it's really just a good feeling to know that we're paving the way for the 1Ls and 2Ls of next year, and 3Ls, to want to compete and to want to continue on this tradition of Widener sending a team to the regional competition and, God's willing, on to nationals for many, many years to come. So it's a really good